Well, if you want to know if Tom Holland is going to remain Spider-Man for the foreseeable future, the good news is that we have a potential confirmation of this. Now, while it's not directly them saying yes, he's gonna stay, Variety has a breakdown of how much Tom Holland will make per film if he stays on. So he's staying on. So this comes directly from Variety, and they are talking about the success Tom Holland has seen in regards to everything that relates to Spider-Man, and then talking about some of his other films that have been attempts at franchise starters and where his career has taken him. Now obviously they reference some of the bombs he's been in, like Cherry and Chaos Walking, which obviously are a stain on the record he has, but you look at the Spider-Man films, how profitable those are, him being part of the Avengers, Civil War and everything. Quite obviously there's a lot to look at as a success, and nobody's gonna try to say otherwise. Now in regards to what his future holds, this is where things get interesting, because they talk about how much he's made so far in regards to his performances in other films, such as in The Heart of the Sea, where he was in that film with Chris Hemsworth, and he made under $1 million. And then for the Spider-Man films, where he was making about $2 to $5 million in regards to some of them. Again, they don't have all the details and how the contracts were structured and everything that's going on in there. Well, then they go into the breakdown of how much he's asking to be in other films, and it's $20 million or more that he could be potentially asking for per film. And they confirm that regardless of what happens, it's going to be a 8-figure sum deal, meaning you're looking at $10 million plus per film. And again, if they're saying that their sources are saying $20 million plus, you could see why he would want to stay on as Spider-Man, and why pretty much what they're saying is he will stay on as Spider-Man, because if you look at the other franchise starters, they haven't been there. Uncharted? Probably not. So if you look at the bigger picture here, if he agrees to continue being Spider-Man, even if he takes a, and I put this in quotation marks, low end of the offer, which would be, let's say, $10 million plus 5% off the back end, he's still going to be making so much money that he's going to sign on for another 3 to 6 to 9 films and be set for life. And that's what they're saying here. So his future as Spider-Man has essentially been revealed by them publishing his earnings. And it's just one of those things where you look at it and you go, well, should he guarantee himself this? And here's the bigger picture here that I want to focus on. If he walks away from this and says, look, I'm bigger as Tom Holland than I am as Spider-Man. They need me more than I need Spider-Man. That could backfire on him. Remember back in the day when many actors thought the same thing? Oh, I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger. Whatever I do, it doesn't matter. I sell the product. Those days are gone now. We've seen this. Chris Hemsworth has one successful film besides Thor under his belt, and it's the Netflix film. And we don't even really know how much that makes or views or how many people watch past the first 2 minutes. But again, what's he gonna do, right? So, as they're saying and as I'm saying here, this report more or less tells you exactly what you need to know. Tom Holland is staying.